It is January 1st, 1836. The world is at the height of colonial powers. Sitting on the North African coast is a country once known for its might and prestige. Tunisia, once mighty Carthage, now merely a struggling puppet of the weak Ottoman Empire. The leaders and people of Tunisia yearn for independence and the return of their mighty empire. It has been nearly 2 millennia since the great fall to Rome. Will Carthage rise again?
What's up, you guys? Artisan Ace here. Today I'm going to bring you guys a new series of Tunisia. This series is going to be about forming ancient Carthage. So we're going to go ahead and start out with, I want to make the government as liberal as we can. And I already can see this is going to be pretty tough. So we're going to start out, let's see. So we'll go ahead and get local police. 4-hour technology. We're gonna come down here to line infantry, go for some universities, and then we're gonna hit the urban planning, get some law enforcement, let's get some decrees going. Hit that, and we're gonna do some. Okay, we don't have mandatory service yet, so we can go ahead and conquer this state. So great, nobody's joining on either side. It's just gonna be between me and this little Tugert. Don't quote me on that. Plan is to eventually break away, because right now we're a puppet of the Ottoman Empire. So eventually we're gonna try to break away from them, but we're gonna use them to just for our protection as we expand through North Africa. The goal is to form ancient Carthage, which we need Sicily, Sardinia, the southern part of Spain. So we're basically going to have to fight in France and Great Britain. You can come down here and make a tributary of the Gaza country. And hopefully no one joins either side. Hopefully Portugal stays. Okay, so Portugal don't look like they're going to join. And if they were to join, they would join our side. So that should be easy, and plus that's they got some pretty good resources down there for as far as arable land. So we're going to be starting some buildings. We'll do some arms, artillery. Let's do some furniture. Let's also put down a construction sector. I believe we already have a degree. Oh, they back down. Oh, wow. Okay, great. Eventually, hopefully, Britain revokes their independence, guarantee of independence, so we can swoop up and get all this gold that's down here. That will be a major boon to our economy. Meanwhile, we're just going to focus on expanding through Northern Africa. And they do have some gold. Ooh, oh my God. They have a lot of gold fields over here in Northern Morocco. So no one ended up joining this war between us and Constantine. So Constantine we ended up getting them to capitulate, which is great. So we're going to incorporate this state. France ended up wanting to France wants to make us a subject, so we're just going to try to stay on their good side as long as we can. Eventually we're probably going to have to try to ally with Britain just to calm down the French as we expand. They probably don't like us expanding through Northern Africa, because I'm pretty sure they have their influences here in Northern Africa. But we're going to take old Carthage. So we end up capitulating Constantine, which we have full control over the whole province or state of Constantine. So we're going to focus on our decree. Okay, we already did. So we already got that situated. We're going to throw a road maintenance decree on there. Just when we start building there. So we end up passing local police only law, which is great. So our next law, man, we need to start to decrease the landowner power because they have too much power as of right now. Eventually, hopefully, we can get more liberal. We're not gonna go for property woman. We're gonna try to keep our birth rate. So as right now, we'll just go for appointed advice. And I see our peasant movement is growing, which I am not 100% against. Anything that's a liberal movement, I will actually try to get a civil war if I can. We're going to slow down on the conquering just a little bit because we don't want our infamy to go too crazy on us. I'm going to take a sneak peek down here. Still guaranteed. Alright, so our infamy is actually at a reputable level. Kind of nervous about trying to conquer Mascara already. We're just gonna go for it because I don't want to wait too long and they allied one of these great powers or a better regional power, because as of right now we still at a regular infantry, so that would be good if they can ally somebody that got us already have line infantry. And then I see down here as far as our movements, we have a peasant movement that's protesting. They're at a medium level right now, but I would try to subject or suppress it just purposely to try to get them to overthrow the government. But I don't want to piss off the Ottomans right now with them getting a puppet that's landowner or monarchy. So we're just gonna hold off on that. We're just basically using the Ottomans to just protect us right now as we try to just sweep through the northern coast of Africa. With the French don't like that we're expanding and stopping their influence, because basically with us expanding, that stops what they want to do, because they don't want to immediately start a war with the Ottomans, at least as of right now. So we're just gonna literally just keep hiding under the Ottomans. So we're just gonna go ahead and go for the conquered states. We're gonna try to annex them as a whole, and just about to look at it, it looks like most of the great powers are going to just stay out of it. We're going to go ahead and reach for obligation with our overlords, which is the Ottomans. Hopefully, okay, so they end up joining us, which is great. Hopefully they send us some troops over here. Now they're uncertain. I just don't want them to back down. I completely forgot to add to primary, and our infamy is already insane. And I do not want Morocco allying with anybody. As far as who joined the wars, did Egypt back out? I think they backed out. I think Egypt backed out. They got fearful, then backed out. So we should pretty much win this. Let's see. This should be easy peasy. Should be easy peasy. Now, as far as the market, we are part of the Ottoman market, and man, it just looked absolutely. Our wood is just crazy negative. Hopefully, being part of the Ottoman market, they fix up their economy. So right now we went into war. We're pretty much dominating them with the help of the Ottomans, pushing their line back. I don't know what's going on with our little naval invasion. It's taking light years to get done already, but as long as we're pushing them back, it's all good. They're about to capitulate soon, which is great. As far as Our statistics is just horrible right now. But we're fixed. We're fixed right now. We're just focusing on expandings. Because we need to rush over here to get this gold. Like, we need to get over there and get that gold. So the war finally ended. We ended up finally beating Algiers. Not Algiers, I'm sorry. Mascara. Finally beating them. As of right now, France, like, they hate us right now. they absolutely hate us right now. What's their strategic desire is to what? Make us the subject. So right now, let's just take a quick sneak peek at our economy. That's great. So we got to get our economy rolling. We can actually go ahead and start changing some methods. And then actually we can throw some decrees. We have a lot of authority, so we're gonna throw this on here. Actually, let me see. Let's get some violent suppression going here. We should be able to build up faster here. We got 105 on bureaucracy, so we're going to go ahead and incorporate these states. Once we do that, I see we got some bonuses here. So we're gonna make this Algiers our farming state. So let's throw some agriculture, throw some infrastructure boosts or road maintenance boosts. Throw our agriculture there. I really don't know. We're probably going to use this province Oran to just be one of our another industry province eventually, but right now we're just going to leave it alone. Where we got 700, pretty much 65,000. That's a lot of peasants there. I mean, I would love to use the population here, but I just don't think I'm gonna put effort into those provinces right now. I'm just trying to build up our main core province that we're going to be using for our food industry and resources. Spain is cautious about us, and then Portugal, I think Portugal is cautious about us because our infamy level is insane right now. Two Sicilies, they love us, which is great. So right now we're just gonna wait until we get line infantry. Once we get line infantry, we could pretty much take on Morocco by ourselves. We don't even need help because all their military, I believe, is irregular. Yeah, they're all irregular. Yeah, so we'll steamroll them if we can get the line infantry. We'll steamroll them. So politics wise, we still have the peasant movement, which is fairly high, and we cannot invite any agitator right now. And just because we have like a horrible military, we cannot like go around the world subjugating people right now. Just because we don't have line infantry, and our fleet is only like one ship. Check. So right now we're at a 2.1 GDP, which is 31st in the world. Not bad. Literacy still low. Still a starving economy. Population been growing healthy. We dropped from 21st population to 23rd. I believe it was the 21st. Correct me if I'm wrong. Still have a high radical population, but we'll work on that. Loyalists we're gaining 300k, 315k. Pretty low, honestly, but we'll work on that. As far as our laws, still waiting on to pass appointed on advice, and our peasant movement, they definitely grew, but they're still nothing to be worried about urgently right now. And look at that, United States finally formed their power bloc, which we might even join in future if we can get our liberal politicians and the liberal party more stronger. Alright, that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, have a nice one.